Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my castle of confusion and a little something very special today. And it's an alpha release, so I want you to bear that in mind. And you probably think, Rich, you're talking out your hat. That's no way an alpha. And I'm telling you it is an alpha. And I think we're all going to be very impressed by this, because judging by the screenshots I've seen, this looks the dog's biscuits. Oh, yes, it does. Anyway, I hope you're well. This is all loading in at the moment. And just also bear in mind, this is on a stock A500, not like a souped up A1200 or anything like that. This is on a basic A500 Amiga. Yes. Prepare to be amazed. Prepare to have your socks firmly blown off your feet. Look at this. Okay. For those of you who didn't know, we didn't get a suitably good Rastan conversion for the Amiga, but this is on its way, folks. This is an alpha build of Rastan, so it will get a review score based on what we're doing, on what we see and play through today. But you know what? I'm going to point out if there's any flaws. I'm going to point them out. I know it's an alpha, but you know what? Let's get busy with the fizzy, so to speak. I am so impressed with this already. Rastan is one of those things. It's very much a Conan the Barbarian inspired character, as you can see there. Oh, hang on. Gotta get on that vine. There we go. Okay, so maybe I'll do some testing on this one, but as we play. But some of the collision is not quite there. But that's fine. You know, it's not a final release. We've got to need to remember to remind ourselves that it's not a full release at this point. And where the hell did all they come from? Anyway, this is as arcade perfect as you're going to get it, folks. I can't wait for the final build. But this is stunning, absolutely stunning. I just can't get over this is actually being played on a stock Amiga either. This is just phenomenally good. Oh yeah, there's some collision detection issues there, but that's not a problem. If the developer is watching this, by God, you've done a stunning job. Amazing, in fact. Can't wait for the final release. This is amazing. This is absolutely fantastic. The animations are so spot on. Lovely, smooth scrolling. There's absolutely no... Oh dear. Probably not best to jump into a pile of enemies like that, but never mind. Yeah, I'm just absolutely blown away. I'll say, when you see the screenshots, you think, wow. But when you're actually playing it, this is amazing. I mean, the thing is, the Amiga was capable of so much more than we actually got. We got some good games from the Amiga. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. We got some great games for the Amiga. We got some good arcade stuff, but I don't remember ever having Rastan on the Amiga. I mean, I know we had it on the Spectrum, Amstrad, C64. I'm not 100% sure we got it on the old Amiga, but there we go. But this is absolutely fantastic. Love it. It's just like literally an arcade in your home. Yes. And I can't wait for the final version of this, because if this is what we're getting in the alpha, then by God, the finished product is going to be something special, folks. So yeah, the graphics are absolutely fantastic, and everything's okay. You have to be really precision on those vines. Maybe that's something that can be looked at. Maybe the vine hitbox isn't quite as big as it could be there. Really precision, but these guys are really annoying actually. But there you go. So we've got all the original sound effects. We've got the original music, we've got all the original graphics. This is really quite a feat, ladies and gentlemen. And if you enjoyed Rastan on the arcade or even on any of the other home systems, this is going to be one for you to watch out for. Obviously, once the full release is done, I will be bringing that to the channel for you guys to check out in its entirety. But that might be some time off. As you're already aware, it is an alpha build, not even a beta. There you go, alpha version 0.20. So there you go. We're not even into a beta yet. So there we go. But considering this is an alpha, I've got to say that you wouldn't know, apart from the odd little bits like the collision detection and stuff like that. Other than that, you're not really going to notice. but it is playable. I will provide you a link in the description as well, so you can go and check out this actual build that I'm playing on now, and just be prepared to be amazed, because I, quite frankly, have not seen anything quite as smooth as this from a conversion point of view. Rygar, I suppose, was the last sort of Amiga 8, but that was AGA rather than stock Amiga. But oh god. So the sound and the music is absolutely fantastic as well. You've got all the sound effects from the arcade. You've got the original arcade sound, the arcade soundtrack as well, which is amazing, and it just all runs together really smoothly, which is absolutely great, and it really adds to that sort of arcade experience, which is, you know, that's what they're aiming to do, is to bring Rastan, I said Rygar then, bring Rastan to the home audiences for the Amiga, and they've done such a great job. So it's authentic as you're going to get. All the enemy types are in here, which is great. And if I die, by the way, if I get game over, I'm just going to retry and we'll go through them there. And I'll give you some footage as well without me talking over the top, so you can get it boosted volume and all that jazz. There's some collision detection issues when you do the downward strike as well. It's not actually hitting anything at the moment. But again, we can use this as a bug report as well. So if the developer is watching this, then you're probably already aware anyway. But yeah, some collision detection on the mobs themselves. Oh, I bet that was a health potion as well. And basically, the vines are really, really pixel perfect. Other than that, I can't really see much at fault here. But it's very good. The controls are very simple as well. You've got left, right, up is jump, and then you've got your attack button. There you go. Doesn't get much more simple than that, folks. So the UI, there's not much to talk about. You've got your score in the top left-hand corner. You've got your health bar in the bottom of the screen there, in the bottom left. And then any items you pick up will come down. I'm not very good at this game, by the way. Never was. Actually, I was good. It was all right on the Spectrum, but I think it was because it was a bit slower. This is, and you know, I'm 47 now, not 15. So my reaction times aren't quite as good as they used to be. And couple that with a stroke I had a few years ago, and there we go. My reaction times are absolute pants. But I think I do all right. I think I do all right. But if you like the look of this, then go and get yourself the alpha version and have a go yourself. Because me playing it only does it a certain amount of justice. You want to see it for yourself, play it for yourself, in whatever kind of screen size you want it, and go and enjoy the game, because that's what it's all about. I can't really score it on anything else at the moment, because I'd like to do a full review score when it comes out. Also, this isn't the final game that we're getting arcade-wise. We're also getting RoboCop as well, which I am massively looking forward to, because I love that on the arcade. And we are getting an arcade conversion of that as well for the good old Amiga. So all you Amiga fans out there, it's a good time to be alive. I mean, it's a good time to be alive any day of the week, but, you know, with all these great releases coming up for the Amiga, it's absolutely fantastic. And the Scorpion engine is just such a massive tool for people to use. This is what's bringing these games to life right now, and it seems to be the tool of choice as well for making new Amiga games. It's brilliant, I think, and I think the Kung Fu Master game was done with Scorpion engine as well. It's just phenomenal what it can do these days. But then I'm always blown away by stuff that can be done on, like, even the humble Spectrum these days. People are unlocking the power of the machines that we never thought was possible, and this is kind of where we're at with the Amiga as well. Obviously, the Amiga was kind of like one of the big heavy hitters of the 8-bit and 16-bit era anyway. And you got the full color palettes, you got the beefier soundtracks and all that kind of stuff with the Amiga. But we never got games to this quality, and now we are. So it's fantastic, and this will run on a 500, by the way. So there you go. If you've got an actual 500 lying around, plug it in. But I shall leave it there. I shall give you some more footage without me yattling over the top of it. I hope you guys are okay, and I hope you've enjoyed this little preview of Rastan on the Amiga. And I will be back very soon with something else for you to look at. This was supposed to go out a couple of days ago, but life got in the way again. But there you go. But I am here, I am alive, I am well. I'm just slowly getting back into things, so just bear with. So thanks very much for tuning in. Always appreciate that. If you have enjoyed my content, then please like, share and subscribe, and I will catch you again in the next video. Until then, my friends, as usual, you keep it retro, and yeah, it's bye for now. Thanks very much. Bye bye.